Take some time for a two-lane adventure. Experience Ohio's culture and celebrate our unique heritage, one byway at a time. With 27 paths to discover our state, the Ohio Byways will lead you on a journey, simultaneously traveling through our present and our past. You'll find a variety of historic sites and attractions that directly impacted the region's growth, our country's history, and the world we live in today. You can explore historic forts from our nation's earliest days, such as Fort Steuben, built in 1786, Fort Recovery, built in 1793, and along the Maumee Valley Scenic Byway, Fort Meigs, built during the War of 1812. It's the largest wooden-walled fort in North America. Travel along the Lake Erie Coastal Ohio Trail, and you'll find the perfect view of Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, commemorating Commodore Perry's victory in the Battle of Lake Erie, one of the most significant naval battles in the War of 1812. Experience life from a simpler time. Glide down the land of the Cross-Tip Church's byway and take in the endless view of peaceful farms. Think back to the lives of the early German settlers who came to this region and built these churches beginning in the 1840s. Step into Ohio's milling past at the Indian Mill, built in 1861 on the site of an earlier mill used by the Wyandot Indians. It's the nation's first museum of milling housed in the actual mill. Visit historic villages from Ohio's Canal-era past. Travel through the Ohio and Erie Canalway National Heritage Area. Stop at Canal Fulton. Take a ride into history on the St. Helena III, a canal boat pulled by Percheron horses. Sidle up to the bar at the Spread Eagle Tavern, built near the Sandy and Beaver Canal. Drink in the history and enjoy fine dining at this restored 1837 Canal-era tavern. Pull into the Big Four Depot, a Queen Anne-style train depot that made Galion, Ohio, a 20th century whistle-stop town for presidential campaign speeches from FDR to Nixon. With 8 U.S. presidents hailing from the state, Ohio is known as the mother of presidents. The Ohio Byways, including the Presidential Pathways Scenic Byway, will lead you to many monuments and museums honoring these great leaders. Travel along the Lincoln Highway Historic Byway, America's first coast-to-coast road, and experience many of Ohio's historical sites and some kitschy relics of early automobile history. What's old is new again. Traveling down the Lincoln Highway, you'll discover the Museum of Ceramics, housed in a stately old post office building. From 1950s-style diners to modern dining, use Byways as an Eat Local guide to discover the foodie side of our heritage. Along the Ohio River Scenic Byway, enjoy the splendor of America's riverboat history. Visit riverbank towns, trace the path to freedom, and learn the stories of those who crossed the Ohio River towards a new life. From small-town charms to big city lights, take a two-lane byway journey through our history and celebrate Ohio's unique heritage. Ohio Byways, 27 paths to discover our state. Find them all at ohiobyways.com.